voice on.
Yeah. Well, I just got to think of something. I don't know how long I can stand.
Well, we could sit down. You want to talk into your thing there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Supervisor's dinner, April 7, 1943. My goodness, that's a little distance. Ed Williams, MC, Gloria Stewart, guest star, Carl Enholtz, Astounder, Extraordinary. W.B. Russell, what are our plans doing? And E.M. Wales, what are our people doing? Need any more? Keep going. Okay. That was a engineering tenor that I pulled a FUPA on in front of about 200 people. Now, this is all stuff I shot during my days at Lockheed. You like this? Okay.
That should work.
Now where are we going to be? God.
What's wrong?
My leg.
Oh. Do you want to sit down?
I better sit down, yeah.
Just
Already it's raising cane.
Or do you want one of these chairs with oh, they all have arms, huh?
Yeah. Well, as long as, you could sit right on the other corner here. Couldn't you?
Yeah.
Let me get in here a little closer. I've got so much stuff here. I'll tell you what would be kind of interesting is if I'm pulling them out of the box and we're looking at them.
Yeah.
But I got about 9/10 of what we got in here. You want one. So that won't work too well.
I wouldn't say that. Okay. Should we just go start going through the pile?
Go through there, and when you see something that strikes your fancy, let me know, and then I can tell you what it is. That's an engineer. Here I am, right here. What I did.
And so this is at a function.
Yeah, this is a big engineering deal, and they had some big hotshot news guy from Europe. Had just been over the war. This is during the war. On the front line, and he came back and he was telling us things. See, and I never got any sleep those days at all. I worked at the plant, And then I went out and shot pictures at night, you know, and I always tired. Every time I sit down, I go like this. So anyhow, I'm sitting way in the back waiting. I shot a couple pictures of him. Then I went way in the back of the room. There was a seat back there, and I sat there and started going to sleep. And I could just feel his voice fading and fading. And finally, I look up, come to, and everybody's looking at me. It was quiet. Everybody's looking at me, including him. And he says, I wonder what I could say that would keep that photographer away.
Oh,
But
that's a
anyhow,
classic.
they shot that at me.
Gloria Stewart. So they'd get celebrities to go to these? Is
Yeah,
that
yeah.
the idea?
They had Carl Enholtz, what was he? Gloria Stewart, Ed Williams. I don't know which one of those guys was the speaker.
So that's you getting. I like that one.
Yeah,
So
I do
we'll
too.
want that one.
You want that one?
Yeah. You know, can we shift and have you sit
You can
right
do
here and me
anything
sit
you
right
want. You
here?
can do anything you want.
Because I'm thinking, I want the camera kind of facing towards you, kind of over my shoulder.
If I sit over here, what way are the pictures going to look? Oh, I'll be holding them out to you like this.
No. I'm saying I want you to sit right there.
Yeah,
and
I
I'm going to sit
understand.
right here. We'll just do the same setup, but I want us to move around there.
All right,
so
okay.
The reason so that because if I move, I can't move the camera back behind that way.
Yeah,
Does that make sense?
yeah, it does.
So just same setup.
Oh, Himmel. What are you going to do about when we get these little 3x5, 4x5 pictures? It won't. You have to come in on them, won't you?
Well, we'll shoot those later. Can we close these curtains just
Yeah, sure.
a little?
Over on the right-hand side.
Just slightly.
Isn't it working?
Oh, wrong one. Go. That should do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Okay.
That's not so bad. That light isn't so bad.
No.
You
this
on?
one, let's
Is
see.
it on?
Yeah. This one will be my pile to shoot.
You mean when you
'Cause this
get
one,
in
like,
for the
yeah,
close-ups?
right.
For the close-ups.
So I want this.
Okay. Well, this is all a bunch of junk I shot during the war, and some of it I kept
Pretty,
for sentimental
pretty
purposes.
risque stuff.
Oh well, it's a new double exposure. I shot the candle and then I shot the gal. And this is can't think of his name now. He was a comedian during the war.
No.
And this was taken at Lockheed during the lunch period. We always had some sort of entertainer out there during lunch. Not always, but a good many times.
A lot of days.
Yeah, they came out there and put on a little show for the Lockheed employees while they ate their lunch. Here's
Actually,
I've got a bunch of pictures here that with which I won a national photo contest. That's one of them.
this one.
Yeah. And let's see what else. I got more in here. There's one. Can you make out what that is? I guess so. That's a gear. That's what they drill oil with.
Oh,
Drill for
wow.
oil.
Look at that.
Here's some of our Lockheed dances activities.
Oh,
Every weekend, Saturday night, we'd have dances for the swing shift, and dances for the graveyard shift, and dances for the day shift.
wow.
We had almost all the hotel ballrooms busy. There's Dave Bransby that worked with me. I shot a picture of him up there, and this is a strange thing. We used flash bulbs back then. And just at the time that I'm shooting this picture, his flash bulb exploded. You see this
Oh,
raining
yeah.
stuff coming down there? Isn't that crazy?
That is.
Just a fraction of a second.
And he was setting up to shoot something, looks like.
He was setting up to shoot that airplane, and I was freelancing around there shooting anything I could think of.
Yeah.
Here's one of our airplanes. That's a Ventura. You're looking up there. That's better.
So you got to go up in the airplanes
Oh yeah,
a lot.
a lot. Yeah. I shot all the aerials.
You probably enjoyed that
Oh, I did. I really did.
because you always
Here's a
liked flying.
composite of that's a B-17,
Oh yeah.
and with faked in clouds. There's a couple more of the same thing. That's the same thing. Holy mackerel, I got more of it. Oh, this is a different view of V-17. There's another one of the Ventura. That's the
But
name of it.
these are composites. Is that what you said?
No, those are actual shot in the air.
Oh.
Here's one of our night baseball games or football games. These are all in place.
Oh, and they had games for him.
Oh, games. Yeah, we had over 400 bowling teams. We had touch football, we had baseball, and basketball, bowling. That's when I was with the Lockheed Employees Recreation Club. Well, no, I shot these when I was with the plant, but I was doing the Lockheed Employees Recreation Club photography. Later on, I moved over to publicity.
This was wrestling and
That
also for Lockheed.
all of the aircraft, all of the plant people were always short on labor. You know, none around. So what they'd do is pirate the labor from somebody else. So I made up a book for them, which some of these are some of the pages. This is one of them, and some of those others that you looked at. Just a big photographic album. And after I got that done, they imprinted titles and everything else on it. Beautiful job. And then our personnel salesman went back east, and wherever the other plants were, showed them what a great deal we had out here. And we did. I mean, geez, I shot pictures on the beach and
Yeah.
all this great stuff, you know. And this is me, I show you.
Taking an order, huh?
I just came back from a vacation, and I got in the office and I'm making a call, and one of the guys shot my picture.
Hence the scruff.
Yeah. And here's a gal getting
Not what I want to say.
bit in the rump. caught that just the right time.
Was it? So were you setting up for a picture? And
Yeah, I was going to shoot that, and just while I was ready to shoot.
So this was one of your ones that you were talking about, where you would get pretty gals to shoot with the horses.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll save that then.
This is another one for that book I was telling you, showing the golf out in California, and the scenery and everything.
Oh wow! Do you remember where this was at?
No, I don't.
You don't remember that?
Probably Griffith Park, because that was the closest one.
Griffith Park. Yeah.
And that guy's a movie actor. I don't know who he is. I forgot names.
Was this another
That's another
setup
one.
for Lockheed?
Yeah, that's all Lockheed. All this stuff are
You got
Lockheed people.
Some
That's a Lockheed.
guys in the.
Oh, I know what
there.
that is. Yeah, this is at the what USO,
Oh, okay.
United Service Organization. They had them all over, and this was in Hollywood. And a lot of our people went over there and worked there, and that was part of the story.
You took the pictures.
Yeah, here's Spike Jones and his gang, and that's one of our lunch areas. So they come over and, like I say, the entertainers would come over and entertain us during the lunch.
So this. You said this was during lunch, probably.
Yeah, that's during lunch. There's another one out of the book. This is a.
There's two here. Oh, it's the same. Oh, this is a dance.
Yeah.
That's an interesting shot, actually.
There's another dance. I don't know who the guy is up on the corner in the corner.
Little Hawaiian motif on this dance.
Yeah. And this is our riding club. We're part of the riding club. We had called the Vaqueros. And they had a little outing at night there, and I shot a picture of that.
So that was at Lockheed too?
Yeah. This is a big one of that other one I showed you,
Oh yeah.
Ransby. There's another one with a B-17.
So you don't have anything else to say about going up in the airplanes and shooting pictures?
Do I have anything else to say about it?
Yeah. Well, you said you liked it, but
Oh, I enjoyed it.
why did you like it?
Why did I like it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I always liked to fly. Previously, I'd been out at the airport when I was a kid, 16, 17 years old, and learned to fly out there because I'd help them around there and do little gophers and stuff like that. And so I really loved to fly, and so that was one of my big reasons I wanted to get into the aircraft plant when I came to California. And so anyhow, then I got in the public relations department and publicity, and that's where I get all this flying, see, because they had to have pictures to send out.
Right.
And yeah, I did a lot of flying, and I liked it. And some of it was pretty risky. I'd shoot from one plane to another.
Right.
I'd be in one plane, and I'd be photographing another plane. And on that Ventura that I showed you earlier, that they had in the back of the fuselage, they had a door that opened down like this, and then they'd put a machine gun in it, and that was to protect their rear end, of course. Well, when I used the ship, they didn't have the machine gun in there. It just lay down flat like that, and then I'd lay there and shoot through the hole. And I never knew how dangerous that was until I saw, what was it? I can't remember. But anyhow, I can't remember what happened, but all of a sudden a door opened in one of those planes we had, or a window, and zoom, everything that wasn't tied down went flying out of that hole. And my body weight is the only thing that kept me in there.
Wow.
If I'd have gotten up a little bit and had, so there's more air pressure behind me, it'd push me right out the hole. And I never thought of that. Son of a gun.
So was that how you shot all of them? Or were there other kinds of planes that you
Oh,
shot from?
I would shoot with the B-17s. I'd shoot from one B-17 to another quite often.
And
but
that-
I-
was that from like the side of the plane
Yeah,
then?
yeah, here, I'll show you. Now you can't see it, but back here on the side, there's a window that they usually have machine guns in,
Oh, okay.
and that's
Just
where I
like-
usually shoot from.
That makes sense. Big plane.
Now here's a little chick that I use in some of my pictures.
Cute.
Yeah, she's good, nice gal. There's another one for the vaqueros. And these you've seen. You're not getting any of this on the camera, are you?
I don't know.
You got it. You're
We'll
not
see
getting
some of
any.
it.
You're not getting any of the pictures.
Not much. Well, these bigger ones we'll be able to see some, I think.
Oh, you mean you're coming back to those?
Yeah. I'll come back to some. The ones I want to. Let me see.
Hey, let me get you another one. I'll get you a glossy because see if what kind of a reflection you're getting.
Not bad. I can
Okay.
actually see the big ones. I can actually see.
You can?
Uh-huh.
Oh, great.
Like this one I can't, but you dropped one down here. Did you want to talk about
What's
this
that?
one?
Oh, well, yeah, this is, I always try to work a gag into some of my publicity pictures, you know, rather than just have a guy holding a horse or something, I'd have him doing something. And I knew how to get the horse to do this. I found out after a lot of trial and error, because it's really, that makes a picture when the horse does that, see? And the way you can get him to do it is take something and dry out the inside of his lip, see, like
Oh.
that. So I wanted to get him singing. So I got three of the guys in the barn. I said, now let's all sing Sweet Adeline. You get in the pose and I'll tell you when the horse gets his face up there, see? And so they'd go into the pose and then I'd wait till the horse, what do you do? Just like we do, you got something in our tooth, we'll try a little while and finally we'll try it again. So I just had to wait till he did it again. And then when he went up like that, I shot the picture. And the deal was the horse had something. The horse's name had something to do with music or singing
Oh,
or
okay.
something like that. See?
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun.
I'm going down to Craft Mart.
You are?
Yeah. My, who's a handsome guy.
Oh, you should know. You married him.
Did you see this one, Marcy?
Yeah.
Where'd that one go, Grandpa?
Which one? You got them all over there.
One where you just one that's in tatters.
These are taken to the football game.
Yeah, that's a good
Eric Ressler shot him.
Very good.
Oh, I saved it. That's why it's in
Which-
the pile.
What are you looking for?
Looking for a picture of you.
Yeah. What do I do with it? Like this. Have you seen that one?
How about that? What, were you growing a beard for a certain
No, I've been on a vacation with the girls. And I just
Oh.
got back in the office and I got on the phone and one of the guys shot that picture of me.
I see. My goodness. You look like a bandit.
Isn't that great?
It is. I like it. You look so tough.
Yeah.
How about that? Yeah, that's good.
And these are a couple, a friend of mine shot at me while we're on the sidelines,
great.
one of the games.
The color is so good.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll see you soon. Be back very
Where'd you say you're
shortly.
going?
Craft Mart. It used to be Franklin's. It's Craft Mart now. It's down
Oh.
on Elma School.
I see, all right.
I'll see you soon.
See you later.
Now, what you said this was at a football game?
Yeah, those are on the sideline.
Is that at the Coliseum? It looks like.
Yeah, that's at the
the
Coliseum.
background.
Yeah. Just a couple close-ups the guy shot of me. Here's another.
Let's see if there was another one I wanted to keep of these ones. Oh, I didn't. I need clean ones. What was that first one? That first one I liked the best. I'll get a B50. B17, is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.